And we are back. So this is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Today is Sunday, July the 5th. Yesterday was Independence Day. And for the first half of our chat, we were talking about how to break up with your sitting routine. So I am breaking up with my sitting routine by standing up during this entire chat. So even though I was leaning for the first 30 minutes, I have been standing up, and I stand up almost every single week while we do this. But we are going to stand up and talk about some things that I got at ALDI. So first things first, everything is from ALDI. So everything that I'm going to show you tonight is from ALDI. All of the points values that I'm going to tell you are green. So they are on WW My Way. They are the green smart points. So green is the highest calculation of smart points. So if you are on blue or purple, the number of points will either be this or less. So there will be some things that you might want to look up, since some things are less points on blue or purple, but all of these points values are green. And when Jessica prints this out, she will be putting all of these points values down as green. So ALDI, first time I've been since COVID. So I was curious to see if they were going to let us take in our reusable bags, since ALDI doesn't provide bags. You either have to buy bags or grab a box out of the bin or whatever. So they did. The ALDI in Knoxville did let us bring in reusable bags. They were still doing the quarters because I didn't know how much are we going to get to touch, how much are we not going to get to touch. Here in Knoxville, we are on mandatory masks. The Knox County Health Department has put us back on mandatory masks. Actually, we were never mandatory. It was just recommended. But Tennessee, yeah, I knew this was going to happen, but we're kind of sliding backwards on our COVID progress. So we are on mandatory masks. So everyone, with the exception of two people. Everyone with the exception of two people that were guests in ALDI were wearing their masks. And when you go in, immediately, as soon as you got in the door, they had a hand sanitizing station and they had wipes. So I put my quarter in, got my baggie. I had already had my reusable bags. I did keep my reusable bags on my shoulder the whole time. I have one big bag that I can put all the rest of my bags in. And Lynn says her masks now too, yeah. So I have one big bag that I can put all my smaller reusable bags in. So I did keep that on my shoulder because I thought, I'm not trying to be germy crazy. I'm not trying to be crazy about the germs, but I don't know. I just don't want to have to wipe down the outsides of my bags. So, and yeah, Trish says, don't forget your quarter if you're going to use a cart, but you do get it back. And she's exactly right. So, of course, you don't get back the same quarter that you put in. So you might want to have some hand sanitizer in your car too. But as soon as I put the quarter in, went inside, used the hand sanitizer, and got one of the wipes and wiped down the cart. Okay. Then when I got inside, they do have, and Casey, please post the video here. And you know what I'm talking about, because I want this to be like Pedal Java. So please post the video here. And it lasts for 1 minute. From the ALDI haul, but we do have, or just from, before I go into ALDI, they did have 6 circle stickers on the floor, every 6 feet to show you where to stand. There's never that many people at ALDI. I mean, it's not packed like Trader Joe's is. Okay, so let's look at what I got, just so that we can, so we don't run out of time and skip any of that. We have one of the girls who works here at Casey Kitchen Center. She has to be careful about bread and things like that. So ALDI does have the kind of bread that she can eat. And so I got some for me too. This is the Fit and Active bread. It's 35 calories a slice. It's a whole wheat bread. It is 1 Smart Point green. Remember, I'm doing all green. So it is 1 Smart Point green for 1 slice, and it's just 2 Smart Points green for 2 slices. So it's not like a lot of other kinds of bread where as soon as you go to 2 slices that it's 3 Smart Points, because you know that WW math. Sometimes the WW math will do you in. But anyway, so the Fit and Active bread is 1 point for 1 slice, 2 points for 2 slices. So it does not go up to 3. So I got some of that. I went ahead and got some of the Bagel Skinnies. Our ALDI does not have these all the time. So the Bagel Skinnies are 3 Smart Points for the whole skinny. And this is like the bagel thins that you can get some other brands, at other grocery stores. But of course at ALDI, they're a little bit cheaper. I will warn you. So I grabbed the bread, then I grabbed the Bagel Skinnies. Then I thought, oh, while I'm here, I'll go ahead and grab a thing of their low carb wraps, of their low-carb tortillas. No. No, no, no. I had completely forgotten that the Fit and Active low-carb tortillas from Aldi are 3 Smart Points green. They're 3. And you can get Olay Extreme Wellness or the Trader Joe's brand for 1 Smart Point. So, no, no, no. So, no tortillas were purchased, during this trip. Then, of course, I got things like apples. They did have Honeycrisp apples today, and they had Jazz apples. I'm a big fan of really, really crisp apples. The reason that I got these, see how small they are? So they're not huge. They're not huge. This is the perfect size for Alyssa and I when we take, like tomorrow we're going to try and go to the zoo. So that is the perfect size for us. Remember to wash them though before you eat them. I also got a giant thing of their unsweetened applesauce. The Aldi unsweetened applesauce is my favorite. I get this every single time I go. Every single time I go. And it's 0. So it is 0. It is unsweetened applesauce. It's delicious. It's fresh tasting. But every time I go to Aldi, I get a big jug of this. And I'll just eat it. So I love applesauce. I love applesauce. So I will just open this and eat it. I mean, I want to eat the whole thing. Okay, but theirs is really, really good. And Trish said, you said that Trader Joe's has a 1-point tortilla. Trish, okay, we're not supposed to be talking about Trader Joe's, but hold on just a second. We're not supposed to be talking about Trader Joe's, but here's what's left. The Trader Joe's ones are small. They're small tortillas. They're not as big as the Olay Extreme Wellness, but yeah, don't get the Aldi ones because they are 3 Smart Points. Okay, then I got their Clancys brand of pretzel slims, which I think taste just like pretzel thins. I mean, like they're the same. They're the exact same thing. Much cheaper, much less expensive. You get 23 of these for 3 Smart Points, 3 green Smart Points. And let me show you what size they are. And we're actually going to try something in a few minutes with these. But you can see they are exactly like the pretzel thin. So probably made by the same people, but a little bit cheaper price. Again, 23 pretzel slims is 3 Smart Points on green. Trish. Then I always grab a couple of these while I'm there. So we don't have these all the time. John likes to eat tuna. He likes to keep tuna packs in the truck because he never knows where he's going to be on a job site or whatever to eat. And Aldi is the only place I've ever seen these. So Aldi has the fat-free tuna salad. And it is tuna, and it has a spoon with it even. So it's tuna, and it has wheat crackers, and it's already made into a little tuna salad. And it is 5 Smart Points for this whole little kit. And what you get in this kit is, and I'm not going to open the packet, but this is the little packet of crackers. This is the already made tuna salad, so it's already made tuna salad. And then here is your wee tiny little spoon. Look how tiny this is. So you get a wee tiny little spoon, the thing of pre-made fat-free tuna salad, and a pack of crackers. And all of that comes in this little box, and that is 5 Smart Points. And with next week's WW topic, you'll be seeing these again. So that little kit is 5 Smart Points. These are perfect. And our Aldi doesn't always have these, but these are perfect if you like nuts, but you have trouble controlling them, because these are little tiny packets, and they have almonds, they have whole almonds, and they have almonds and walnuts, and they come in little pre-portioned packages. Because I know me, if I bought a big thing of nuts, and we talked about portioning things out a couple of weeks ago. If I bought a big thing of nuts and tried to put them into little individual Ziploc bags, it would be like, 3 nuts for the bag, 3 nuts for Kelly, 3 nuts for the bag, 3 nuts for Kelly. So I would end up eating way too many of them. But these come already portioned out, and they're in these little tiny bags, and it's 100 calories for 1 bag. Hello, Loretta. Oh, sorry, Loretta's got to go. Sorry. And it is 3 points. It's 3 points on green for one of these little bags of nuts. I think it is also 3 if it's the one with the walnuts. Okay, I always get a box of these. I only buy 1 box of these a year because I would eat all of them. And there are 24 in this one. They had these this year, and they had the sugar cone ones, and they had the waffle cones. But these are the, what do they call them? Cups, ice cream cups. And so it's just that regular ice cream holder, you know, like you would put ice cream in. These are, oh yeah, and Christy has these in her purse for purse check, for hashtag purse check. But these are the kinds that the normal, you know, like you would just get in an ice cream place. But these are only one, it's only one smart point for this, you know, for this. And of course, they're not that big. That's not the actual size, but it's a pretty good size. Cake cones. Okay, thank you, Michelle, for a cake cone. So it's, I mean, it's a pretty good size. Like you can put one, maybe 2 scoops of Halo Top or Enlightened or something like that, you know, kind of ice cream on there. But these are great. So I'm planning on doing this with Alyssa one day. But those are one smart point, and there are 24 cake cones. Thank you, Michelle. 24 cake cones in there. Then they do have the little salad bar. Aldi has all kinds of things from the little salad bar. So they have fresh vegetables. They have little guacamole cups. They have hummus. They have all kinds of things. So I did go ahead and get a big bag of spinach. They had probably 5 different kinds of little tomatoes. So I'm not a big beefsteak tomato girl. Like, I don't like big tomatoes. So I know I live ridiculously close to Granger County, and Granger County has apparently the world's best tomatoes, but I just don't like big tomatoes. So anyway, they had like 4 or 5 different kinds. These were Dewsland organic grape tomatoes, and they're little teeny tiny tomatoes. Those I can handle because I can just cut those in half, you know, and mix them in with this, you know, with the salad if I want to. This I need some help on. Okay, so these are just jalapenos. We have a restaurant here in town that makes grilled jalapenos to go on their hamburgers, and I absolutely love them, love them, love them. They call them grilled, but they're not like charred grilled. Whatever they're doing to them, they're already cut into slices, but they make them absolutely the brightest green. Like they're almost this color of green when they get done with them. I need to know how to do that. So I bought a little bag at Aldi today. If somebody knows, and it's just a little bag there are 5 little jalapenos in here. If somebody knows how to make those grilled jalapenos, call me or private message me, because I need to know how to do that. It's going to keep me from going back to that restaurant this week. They have white mushrooms, and they have portobello mushrooms, and they have portobello mushroom caps. Again, all, you know, less expensive than a normal grocery store. I always do check their produce. We've got a couple of Aldis here in town that sometimes their produce is a little but I noticed that they did have some kind of a produce guarantee going on today, but I didn't have enough time to look at it. They have Peter Rabbit Farms carrots, so Alyssa and I will be enjoying those tomorrow. They have several different kinds of lunch meat. This one happens to be the oven roasted turkey breast and white turkey cured. So since it has something other than just the breast in there, 6 slices is 2 smart points on green. But 6 slices, you can see how big those are. 6 slices is going to be a lot. So I could use these on the Bagel Skinnies. I could use this on the Fit and Active bread. But so 6 slices of this is only going to be 2 smart points on green. This I was super excited about. Never seen this before. I have never seen this before at Aldi. I guess I've seen it a couple other places, but I've never seen it before at Aldi. This is fresh peeled garlic. So this garlic is already peeled. So I've got enough time. I'm going to slow down and talk a little bit slower. So it's garlic that's already peeled. It's already out of its little skin. You don't have to fight with it, fuss with it, whatever. So it's already ready for you. This is going to get roasted in the air fryer. I've got something that I've been trying to make, but I've been trying to figure out what to do with the garlic. And when I saw this, I thought, oh, I'm totally just putting that in there. I'm totally just going to put this in there with that, and put it into the air fryer. But it is, the serving size is 1 clove. So that's my question. Is that a clove? So is that little wedge right there, is that 1 clove? Because I guess I always thought like the whole little thing of garlic, I always called that a clove. Is that like a head of garlic? Somebody who's a garlic expert is going to have to let me know. So is one of these little, what do you call that? Leaves? I don't know. Is that the clove? Okay, so Michelle says yes. Susie says yes. Okay, so that is a clove. And Sandra says yes. So what is the whole thing of garlic? What is the whole thing? And Tracy says it's great in the air fryer. And Alicia says yes. So what's the whole clump of garlic? And Haley says yes. Loretta says yes. What's the whole clump? What is that called? Jana says yes. So y'all are some garlic aficionados. So y'all really need to tell me some other things to make with this. Since I now have 43 cloves of garlic. Since I have 43 cloves of already peeled garlic. A bulb. Okay, Carol, that makes sense. And Merlene says a bulb. That makes sense. And Christy says it's a head of garlic. I like bulb better, Christy. Sorry. And the little piece is a clove. Awesome. Nicole says, could you measure the serving? It says that a serving is one of those. It says that is one serving. So, okay. Well, I like it. Carol says bulb. Rosie says bulb. Okay. Yeah. So I like that. Okay. So that is the garlic. Someone here, and MJ says it's a bulb. So someone here asked, someone in our closed group asked what our favorite, and I'm trying to think what you called it, but I knew that you weren't from around here from the way you said it. Asked what our favorite brat. Asked what our favorite brat was, because her favorite, and a lot of y'all knew that it was a bulb. That's interesting because I did not know that. Anyway, somebody in our closed group. Oh yes, and I'm sorry. A clove of garlic is 0. You're correct. My Christy asked if a clove of garlic was 0. Yes, because it is just 0. And Trish wants to know if it has grams. Hold on, what did I do with it? It says 4 grams. 4 grams. It says the serving size is 1 clove, about 4 grams, and that there's 43 servings in the container. So that has to be, that little thing has to be 1. Okay. Anyway, somebody in our closed group, teeth. Irma says teeth. What? The little tiny things are called teeth? That's interesting. Anyway, somebody in our closed group asked what our favorite brat was, because hers apparently is not available anymore. And I had asked if she had Trader Joe's or Aldi. And I am so sorry, I do not remember who that was. But, oh, hold on. Barbara says she puts it in her pork tenderloin. She pokes holes in the pork tenderloin, puts the cloves in there, cloves of garlic in there, and then bakes it in the oven. Okay. We'll be trying that. And Irma says, yeah, they're called teeth. That is so interesting. They look like teeth, so that makes complete sense. But anyway, so somebody in our closed group was asking about favorite brats, because the kind that she liked were not available. I asked if she had a Trader Joe's or an Aldi near her. Trader Joe's and Aldi both have a lot of different versions of turkey or chicken sausages, all of which have been delicious. I don't think I've had any that I didn't like. So this one is turkey cheddar, and John will be happy to know that I am bringing these home. Not for tonight, because he is making air fryer nachos, but he will be happy to know that I am bringing these home. These are smoked turkey sausage with cheddar cheese, and one of these, and these are pretty fat. I don't mean fat like fatty. I mean fat like they're pretty big. But one of these is 3 Smart Points, and I've had these before, and they are delicious. They are absolutely delicious. So one of these is 3 Smart Points. They also had a pesto chicken one. They had, and these are Kirkwood. So since they're from Aldi, they're Kirkwood brand. So almost any meat from Aldi that is their brand is a Kirkwood. Yeah, okay, Shantae said the turkey jalapeno ones from Aldi are good too. I had those in my hand, Shantae. I had them in my hand, and I thought, oh, I got jalapeno flavored something else. I'll get these. Dang it. Okay, so there is that. Let me switch to this real quick, because I just realized I skipped a couple of things over here. These, Alyssa loves turkey sausages. She loves these, and Pam wants to know how you fix them. So all of these, like these sausage things, all of these, I cook them in the air fryer. I cook all of that kind of stuff in the air fryer. But anyway, Alyssa loves these. These are just snack sticks. So these are turkey snack sticks, and they are 1 turkey snack stick. And they're pretty big. 1 turkey snack stick. These are Sim's brand. Kathy wants to know if that was the brand of a lunch meat too. The lunch meat is called Lunch Mate. It is Lunch Mate brand. But anyway, so it is 1 smart point for each one of these turkey sticks. I also have, those are for Alyssa, I also have in here somewhere turkey pepperonis, and Aldi has the best turkey pepperonis that I've ever had. Ever had. Don't know what's different about them. They are Mama Cosie's brand, and for 16, you can have 16 Mama Cosie's turkey pepperonis for 2 smart points on green. Absolutely the best turkey pepperonis I've ever had, ever. Then I had not seen these in a long time. These are the Fuchsia crunchy rice rolls, and I got these to see what Alyssa thought of them. So I have not had these in forever. I used to eat these all the time. They are 3 smart points for 1 of the rice rolls. They're pretty long. It's not, don't be fooled, it is not a Rice Krispie treat. So the very first time that I bought these, I was thinking, that's gonna be like a Rice Krispie treat. It's not a Rice Krispie treat, but I still think she's gonna like it though. Okay, and Nicole, you just read my mind. So Nicole just said their Appleton Farms bacon. Let's see. Nicole said their Appleton Farms bacon is the best, and you get 2 or 3 slices for 2 points. Nicole, guess what? Their Appleton Farms bacon, the center cut bacon, is 3 slices for 2 smart points on green. So Nicole, you read my mind. That was the next thing that I was pulling out. That was the next thing I was pulling out. And Kathy, the rice rolls are. It's not like a rice cake. I don't know how to describe them. Okay, real quick, because we gotta try 2 things, and we have 5 minutes left. They had Laughing Cow cheese. A lot of times they have their brand, and it's Happy Farms. Their Happy Farms cheese is really good. So I went ahead and got some Laughing Cow, because I'm thinking for breakfast in the morning this week that I might do, Nicole, yeah, that I might do the Bagel Skinnies with some Laughing Cow cheese, because the Bagel Skinny is 3, the Laughing Cow cheese is 1. I'm sorry, for 1 it is 2 on green. So for 1 wedge, like a triangle wedge, it is 2. Okay, but I have to show you these last 2 things so that we can try them before we go away. So nobody go away or you're going to miss this. I'd never seen these. Okay, this is the first time I've seen these at Aldi. Maybe it's because I haven't been there in several months. It's been like 6 months now. Maybe it's because I haven't been there in 6 months. Maybe it's because they're brand new. But they had cauliflower dip. So I was looking at the hummus because I do love hummus. And I spotted this and I thought, oh no, I'm trying this. So they have cauliflower dip now. It is roasted chili and pepper jack cauliflower in a dip. 2 tablespoons is 2 smart points on green. We're going to try this in just a second. And brownie batter dessert hummus. Yes, please. So the brownie batter dessert hummus is made with love. It is gluten-free. It's vegan. And it is made by Perk Street Deli. So real quick before it's time to go, we're going to break into this. And I did not cheat and try this first. So this is going to be an honest to goodness, reaction. So I'm using 1 of the pretzel slims. And this one is, let's see, this is roasted chili and pepper jack cauliflower dip. And it says, great served hot or cold. And the way this smells, I broke my pretzel. The way this smells, I think this would maybe be good as like the salad dressing on the, like on my sandwich. So let's go ahead and try this. That is super good. You can't even tell it has cauliflower in it. That is so good. Roasted chili and pepper jack cauliflower dip. 2 tablespoons is 2 smart points on green. Oh my gosh, that's good. I have a feeling that's either going on my sandwiches or I'm just going to eat it with carrots. That was really good. Okay, let me get the spicy taste out of my mouth. And Dusty has just wandered in to tell us that it is like 2 till 9 or 3 till 9. Okay, so this is the brownie batter dessert hummus. 2 tablespoons is 4 on green. Yeah, and Christy said portion control is the problem with both. So Christy, I will probably be leaving both of these at work because it's hard enough to find time to eat at work. Okay, this is I just have to say that consistency, that is brownie batter consistency. So that is not hummus consistency. Look at that, how it's, I don't know why I'm fascinated by this. It's like thick, it's more like icing actually. Look at, it's sticking onto the pretzel. Okay, let's see. I like that with a little bit of salty. And yes, Trish, it was a little bit spicy. That's good. It's like, it almost tastes like thick, creamy chocolate pudding. I don't know how to explain it. It's like thick, creamy, it's like thick, creamy chocolate pudding. And Tracy says they said that's great when you freeze the hummus. Oh, and Michelle says on apples. Oh, that would be good on apples. That would be good on apples. Okay. So, I can see that those would be a problem if I just had them sitting out ready to eat. But anyway, that is our Aldi haul. So, thank you very much for being here tonight. I gotta, uh-oh. Dusty's gonna get ready and get going. Hey, Dusty, come here. Come here and tell everybody hello. Come here. So, he's telling me that it's time to wrap it up. Okay. And for those of you that are new, if you didn't know who Dusty was, this is Dusty. So he is the watchdog for the time too. So he's the watchdog for me and he's the watchdog for the time. So he is letting us know that it is 9 o'clock and it is time to wrap up. So thank you everyone for being here tonight. If you're watching this on YouTube later, if you're watching this on demand on YouTube, or if you're watching this with us here tonight and you need to go back and see any of this, you can watch it on YouTube. And thank you, Barbara. That's not that far to drive home. Watch it on YouTube. If you have an egg on YouTube, and go ahead and watch the next video up here. Right here, if you press this button, you can subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little bell so that you'll be notified every time a new video comes on. And we also still have the smart shirts going on over here. So everybody have a great evening. Yeah, this was definitely worth the trip to Aldi. Take your quarter. Don't forget your quarter. You're going to want to use a buggy. Don't forget your reusable bags. You can take those in with you. It's a lot easier to get out. But everybody have a great week. Do your homework, and I will see you next week. Good night, everybody.